just sum up your thoughts on the situation?
Well, I think you know, someone who's connected to the club, got a lot of respect for the club and the players and the hierarchy there. What I tried to do on the show is try and get a bit of common sense and, you know, pour a bit of cold water on the situation. We all know that he's done this explosive interview. He said a couple of lines within the interview that are wrong, and I think he needs to apologise for that. And I hope that Virgil van Dijk, as his captain, as his leader, will help, you know, put that together. I've been in that situation myself. The reality is, as a Liverpool fan now, is Mohamed Salah is a world-class footballer, and he's Liverpool's best goal scorer. He helped win a league last year. You know, we can't all have short memories. He's really important for the football club, unless this situation's a lot worse than what we're seeing.
We know, yeah.
But from a fan point of view and an ex-player point of view, I wanted to put some common sense into it. He's a world-class footballer. We need him, and hopefully the situation can be sorted out in the coming hours and days, because no one from a Liverpool perspective needs this to go on.
I think that's the important part, Stephen. In the coming hours and days, he leaves for AFCON on Monday, I think it is. They've got Brighton at the weekend. Well, it'd be nice if something is sorted out between now and Saturday.
Listen, the result last night helps. They were fantastic. It was a top team performance. You know, another lift would be this situation getting sorted out by the weekend, and he's in the squad for the Brighton game. But, you know, you're talking about salary. The players last night in Arne Slot's game plan and the tactics were magnificent. It's the best Liverpool performance we've seen for some time. So hopefully start getting back to talking about the team and results and performances.
How does it work behind the scenes? Is it on Salah to go and make that move and speak to Arne Slot? How is it on Virgil? Is it on?
No, I don't think it's on Virgil. I wouldn't say it's on Virgil, but as his captain and his leader, I'm sure that Virgil would want, you know, everything to be focused on the team and the performance going into the Brighton game. I think Mo and his representation and the club need to come together. Whoever instigates it, it is probably more on Mo's side than anyone else's, and let's hope that happens in the next few days.
I think it could be any of the players. He's got relationships with Virgil for the last 8 years, with Andy Robertson for the last 8 years. You know, everybody's close in that dressing room. If it was him, it might be me to say to him, come on, sort it out. I'd have a word with him if I'd known him for that long. Say, oi, this is not good for the team, it's not good for you, it's not good for the team going forward. This has to be nipped in the bud before you go to AFCON. You can't have 6 weeks of everybody thinking of rumours and innuendos and what's this and what's that. Will he come back in January? It needs to be nipped in the bud now before he goes, because it will not do anybody any good if it carries on over the next 6 weeks.
You've been in that situation as a captain before. How did you deal with it?
Every situation's different, of course it is, but, you know, there was a fallout with Brendan and Luis Suarez back in the day, and I felt one of my duties as captain was to try and, you know, be the mediator and make sure that didn't happen. We had Suarez training with the under-23s. We had big games coming up. Our Liverpool team was much weaker without Luis Suarez. I felt it was my responsibility to try and help both sides of the situation, but for the benefit of the team and the fans. So I hope Andy Robertson and Virgil van Dijk will be going to Mo. Look, Mo, you've said a couple of things that are a little bit out of order, a little bit wrong. You know, let's get back playing football together. We need you. Blah blah blah, and let's all be adults about it and move on.